Alright, what's up, Hilljack Nation? Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, so that's what a boat looks like when it hasn't been out of your garage in a year and you've piled stuff on it. Floats fall off the shelves for the pool. Christmas gets over and you put chairs in the boat because you don't want to put them back on the other side of the boat. So yeah, we excuse the mess, but as you could tell in that little beginning, yeah, she's loaded down. We were so busy last year with working at the farm and working our jobs, and my wife's mom being sick, and she passed away in the fall of last year. I did some mink fishing, but I just never got around to getting the boat out. So this year, my brother-in-law, my two brother-in-laws, one on my wife's side, one on my side, have decided we got a little fishing to do. This is February 17th. It's the day after my birthday. And I just need to get some stuff out of the boat, check and make sure everybody's going to work. At some point when it gets a little warmer, get this thing cleaned out, the garage and everything, get organized. But yeah, so today I'm going to try to tackle a little bit of seeing what all I can get straightened up in the boat. All right, so one of the things I noticed while I was messing around is that somehow this arm has come loose. So I'm getting ready to go down in here and tighten some bolts just to make sure I can get this puppy to be tight when I'm on, trailing it and not trailing it and all that kind of stuff. So right now I'm trying to make sure I got it where I want it, and then it's kind of a pain taking this thing in and out of here. So I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'll tighten another bolt. You can see how much they were loose there, and I've got them all tightened down now. So she's pretty damn solid now. She's not going nowhere. So that should help me as far as not losing my lights during the trailering and boating process. All right, let's see what else we can get into. Obviously, another thing you worry about is making sure when your trailer hasn't moved or boat hasn't moved, make sure you got plenty of air in the tires. So we're going to top them off real quick. They don't look flat, but they are going up. So obviously sitting for a year hindered them a little bit. So we got that one topped off. They're still in pretty good shape. I bought them new when I got this trailer. So hold on, I'll go to the other side. Bring this thing across from the other side, and we'll check this tire. Make sure he's got plenty of air in him. You see, I got the caps already on these from greasing, so the grease should be good. But let's top off this air. Watch it go up and up and up. And she's good. All right. So the tires are topped off. All right, obviously, boat hasn't been started since last year, so we have primed it. We got the choke on, just got to see if we can get her to fire or not. And there ain't no telling, because this, obviously, the knob ain't exactly right. Uh-oh. All right, so that's what you like to hear. She fired up. I need to choke her a little more. All right, that's all we want to run it. We know she'll start, and that's what you want to know. Don't want to run it too long without water in the motor. So we shut her down, and we know she'll fly. All right, so as you can see, I've got the big battery on charge for the trolling motor, and the Garmin. The little battery over there is also dead. It runs the bilge pump and the live well, which needs to be checked to make sure they'll run, but I got to get the battery going first. But I do have it. It's been on charge all day. When I started charging, it was like 30%, the big battery. Now let's see. Oh, so now she is charged up 100%. So I'm going to be able to switch that over to the big battery now, or little battery now, and get it going. All right, so I'm just gonna switch these over. This one goes on the negative post. This one goes on the positive post, right there. Now, we'll get down here. See my handy dandy way to get in and out of the boat. Get down here, flip this thing on, tell it, yeah, 0% on that battery. I knew it was dead because it wouldn't do anything. So switch it to 2%. We're gonna let it charge all night if it has to, and make sure it charges. Just to make sure it's good. And like I said, these things have been sitting for a year, so this way we make sure everything's good. Like I said yesterday, we got the motor started, and as soon as that little one gets charged overnight, hopefully tomorrow we'll make sure all our electronics work. So anyway, stay with us. So there's another thing I noticed last night while I was hooking the charger up, or this morning. Last night when I was checking the battery, and then this morning hooking it up, is that the connector came off. So evidently we didn't have her crimped real good. So we're gonna put her back on there and see if we can get this thing knocked down real good. And that one is still on there pretty good. Haven't been able to pull it out, so we're gonna go with that one. But evidently last year when we wired this, or 2 years ago, sorry. 2 years ago now, when we wired the iPilot Minn Kota, we didn't quite get this one cranked good enough, so we're going to work on that again real quick. All right, we got her re-crimped, so hopefully she ain't going anywhere, and we'll be able to power that up tomorrow after the little battery charges. So y'all hang with us, we'll see how it goes charging this little battery. All right, another thing obviously I'm going to have to do is open this box on my deck. This is a deck that me and my brother-in-law built on this John boat of mine a couple years ago. There's my Minn Kota trolling motor. We'll check that in the morning, make sure it works. We'll also take the vacuum to the boat and do a few other cleanup things, make sure that my live well stuff works, get it hooked up back to the wall, and all my electronics work. But I've got a little compartment right here that's got all my safety vests in it, and then there's also a dry box down in there, you know, and then a few essentials just in case. But yeah, so it's always important to make sure you got your life jackets on hand. That one there's for my wife if she's around. That's the color she wants. And then I got that one in case I'm cold, or that one in case I'm hot. So that looks good. That's my bucket to fill up my live well, because it's a makeshift live well that I basically took a tote from Rural King, I think it was, and turned it into a live well. So there's my live well. So yeah, we're getting there. Now we just got to check some electronics and get the boat cleaned up. All right, so now we got the batteries charged overnight, or last night. So now we got to check our electronics out, make sure everything's going to work. So let me hook these up real quick. Just want to get everything hooked up. Make sure everything's working, because like I said, it's been a year since this boat's hit the water. So I got to make sure my bilge pump works. Got to make sure my live well pump works. Got to make sure my trolling motor is going to light up, work, and got to make sure that my Garmin is going to work. So these are all things we got to get figured out here. I always like to keep a little tension on everything, just so I know that everything's touching that post while I'm tightening the screws down. All right, now we got everything hooked up. We'll go see if some stuff works. All right, so now that we got the batteries hooked up, this first switch here, that's my bilge pump. Keep the water out of the boat, so we'll see if that works. And voila, she's running. Second switch is my live well. I obviously can't see in there and I don't have water in there, but we're just gonna listen. And yes, sir, we've got water, or we've got a pump that works. So those two things work. Hold on just a second. Let me get out the boat and we'll figure out these other couple things. All right. Now we'll see, does the Garmin want to come on? And it's coming on. So that's good. She's going to work, boys. So we ready to roll with our Garmin. All right, that's good to see. I don't know if I'll be able to show you the other one, which is this. We heard it turn on, but my truck is in the shop getting a little lift kit put on it and a couple of things fixed. So that's where my remote is, in the truck. So what I'm going to do here is have to turn off my phone and see if my iPilot app will make my Minn Kota run. And as long as that works, we'll be in good shape. All right, the last obvious thing I got to do now that I know the electronics work, the batteries are charged, engine works, gas pump's mostly full, is do a little cleanup. Obviously got some dirt in this boat. Don't need it to start with dirt in it, because you know it's going to get plenty in it. So we're going to hit this top back. Start cleaning. All right, I'll show you the finished product when I get there. All right, cleaning out the live well there. Got the little pieces right there that hold it, but let me get this thing turned off. You can see we've done a pretty good job of cleaning up all the trash that was in it. It was fairly dirty. Had a lot of dirt back here in the back. Cleaned it out. plugs in there. I guess I probably ought to check that. But yeah, so the next thing I got to do is just check that live well, hook it up. I mean, I already ran, I know it runs, but get these pieces back on it so that I can stick it to the wall whenever we get water in it, and should be ready to roll. I almost forgot. Another thing we got to do to make this puppy legal is to put the new tag on it. So get this cleaned off. Here's the new tag right here. Get one of them peeled off of there, just like that, and then stick it over the last year's sticker, and voila, we are legal for another year. All right, I got one for the other side, then we'll be all legaled up. Come around here, clean this one up real good. Unpeel the sticker, if I can. There we go. And now, boys and girls. Whoops. Almost messed it up there. But now, she's ready to hit the water. I got everything checked out. Trailer's all good. Wheels are all pumped up. Spare tire's even good. Got the live well cleaned out. Got everything vacuumed. Got the batteries charged. Now all we need is for this weather to get warm again, and we'll be ready to go. But anyway, I just wanted to put out this video showing you how I get my boat ready every year, especially after it's not been out of the garage for a year. Just got to make sure everything works, and clean it up real good, get everything ready to roll. And now, good luck to all y'all as you're out there fishing this year, and I'm sure I'll be bringing you some videos from the boat. So until next time, y'all get in the outdoors, get in the woods, get in the water. And as always, God bless y'all.